guys, welcome back. I'm in the middle of doing this evap system leak where I have liquid fuel making its way into this valve. We call this a purge valve, guys. Let me give you a small crash course on the evap system. Guys, this right here is a vapor canister, okay? I think there's a law in place where you can't let fuel vapors escape. Okay, so this charcoal canister is designed to hold those vapors until they can burn it later. That's where the purge valve come in. You turn this is electronically controlled, so it is essentially turned on, and a line from here which goes to the canister, I want to say this port right here, sucks those vapors out of there and route them back into the intake to be burned at a later date, because eventually you will fill this up. Okay, you just can't keep storing vapors in this charcoal canister. Now, my problem is I had liquid fuel on this, or making its way to this, causing the car to stall out. Guys, let me show you something, because I think this is different from car to car. So, mind you, I'm going to explain what I'm dealing with presently, what I'm working with, okay? There's going to be a hose. Okay, there's only two way out of a vapor canister, right? One is going to the source, which is likely the tank to collect those vapors. And one's supposed to be going to the purge valve, which is this. This is how the purge valve pull those vapors out of here. It's a long hose that go from here to here, and it suck those vapors out, running back to the engine. All right, now the thing that's happening is, back in the day, in the past, this hose, which again is the source, it's looking for the vapors. It used to be routed to the fuel tank itself. Okay, on a roller valve maybe. So back on the older models like the 300, those roller valves was not replaceable. So we essentially had to replace the complete tank when we have a problem where fuel was making its way into the canister. Now let me back up a little bit, because the way I think this problem happened in the first place is the customer kept overfill their fuel tank. Guys, don't do that. All right, if you don't know by now, don't do that. Do not just keep clicking the lever. All right, you will eventually may cause this problem. All right, now I'm getting ready to replace this only because this is my source. All right, there's the line. This line right here go to, it come out of here and go to the purge valve, which to the vapor canister, which I'm about to replace anyway. And remember, there's only two way out of a canister. This one going all the way up to the front of the car to make its way to the purge valve. All right, now I had an interesting conversation with my buddy Jason. This line Jason was talking about, I think, now here's the filler neck right here, right? Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, it's electronic control. Okay, this neck, this is a line, it's a vent tube. Let me try to get y'all a good angle. There's the vent tube that come also from the neck. This is a fuel pressure. This detects how much pressure in the fuel system, right? This is very much needed, guys. Now this line going to the actual tank. This making its way in here. You see? And this makes its way all the way in here, and it ends up right here. So I'm thinking maybe that's what Jason was talking about. Jason, correct me if I'm wrong. All right, you was saying maybe the ball inside that I can't remember what you were saying, but it was something similar. But guys, I only need this valve right here is also not replaceable. Remember, this is coming from the canister. How other way you gonna get liquid fuel into the canister? Okay, what is the relationship between the fuel pump and the canister? This hose. All right, this is where the canister collect those vapors. It is mounted directly to the fuel pump. This is why you can't just replace a purge valve if you got liquid fuel going to it, guys. No, that's crazy. Where did my purge valve go? Y'all get the point. You can't just replace that. You have to make your way to the source, or it's going to find its way back up there. Now the way around that, again, here's my purge valve. The way around that is, do not overfill your fuel tank, guys. All right, okay. Now this line right here, of course, this is a fuel pump. Creates pressure and forces its way up into the fuel injecting system. That's where this line going, probably directly to the fuel line. All right. The regulator is probably built onto the pump. And unique thing about these pumps nowadays, guys, there's no more fuel filters. So likely, I want to say this pump has a fuel filter built on it. Yeah, it might be inside of there. All right, and you see that silver ball? That is the regulation, guys. No long gone are the days of external fuel pressure regulators and fuel filters. Yes, guys, we used to replace those all the time. Now, which means it's not serviceable. So if you need a fuel filter, damn it, you need a pump. Okay, it used to be bolted on the bottom of this. I'm thinking that fuel filter is underneath the pump. All right, so I just want to cover that before I stick these parts on here. Fuel pressure regulator, fuel filter underneath. This port go to the fuel injection system up front. This go to the ESUM. This go to the, I want to say line, not vapor line, but just a vent line maybe. It mounts or it routes all the way, like I said, up through here, and you're gonna have a stopping point. But this sensor right here detects how much pressure in the fuel system. All right, so now if nothing else you got out of this video, you see where the pump is located. I did not have to drop the tank, just remove the seat. It's on the passenger side. It's typically going to be whatever side the fuel neck is on. All right, so I hope y'all got a clear understanding of that. And again, my whole point behind this video is to remind you, don't just click, 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 click. Yeah, don't do that. Think about it for a second. You totally fill this up. That extra fuel has to go somewhere. So I guess maybe this is the weakest point. So it just spit it out there. So think about it. When the computer tells the purge valve to turn on, it's sucking. It's sucking, not out of here, it's sucking out of the canister. Okay. Now the canister, like I say, getting this vapors from here. Or getting those vapors from here. Now what I want to know, I'm about to end this video. I'm not going to leave it open, but I'm curious to know when I take this out. Fuel don't, well, will it be liquid? Can I take this out? Guys, I'm running out of time. I might just start another video, but well, anyway, I got to replace this canister. So again, only two way out. It's going to the source where it collects the vapors, going to the purge valve. See this line? Right here, underneath there. That's it right there. It's going to hit it all the way up to the front to where the purge valve. This big one is going right here, in here, and headed to the fuel pump. And this is the other line that's going to the fuel pump. So we'll do a live stream discussion on evap system, because that's very important, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon, guys. All right, I'm at my time limit, so let me wrap this video up. Not replace these parts. Oh, I will have to clean out the line. I'm gonna stick an air blower in there. I want to get all those fuel vapors, not vapors. I want to get all that liquid. It should have been unevaporated by now anyway, but yeah, I just want to run that by you guys. All right, that's all I have, man. Thanks for watching.